So when people come in here, we always want to make sure that we inform them and help to guide them through health. And to get to health, we have to go through what we call the phases of care. And there's 3 phases of care. Actually, this poster calls it the 4 phases, but I'm even simpler than that. I break it down into 3 phases. So the 3 phases that I talk about is the acute phase. So people come in here is because there's been, I call it the line in the sand. They're wanting to do something different. So they give us a call, they get in here, we do what we can to start to help them. We deal with whatever the acute issue that is bothering them. Again, if it's acute or chronic problem, something they've been dealing with for a long time, or just something really in the last couple of weeks, it's super important that we get folks in here. In this first phase of care, it typically takes, I'm going to say somewhere between 6 to 12 weeks till we can begin to see your body begin to stabilize. The second phase. So with that, there's ebbs and flows. Healing is never a straight linear curve going upward. As we go through that, we want folks to get better. We want people to get more stable, but you have to go through it naturally and organically. Within that, then we go to the stabilization and strengthening phase. With that phase, this is where we start to span a little bit more time in between visits. Now we're checking you maybe every 2 to 3 weeks. In this phase, again, we're looking at somewhere between, I'm going to say 12 to 16 weeks. All in between these 2 first phases of care is somewhere between 4 and 6 months. A lot of times we're seeing results. People are noticing the changes within the first couple weeks of care. But it's just like anything. You know, you can go to the gym and feel really strong and buff after 1 or 2 workouts, but are you truly strong and do you have that stamina? It's the same thing here. We need to work to get your body into a stronger, more stable state where it can actually begin to support itself and you feel confident. And then lastly, once we feel that you're in a good, strong, stable state and you've stayed there, then we shift out to what we call the wellness or maintenance care. And that's where we're just staying on top of things. Prevention is better than a pound of cure, and being on the, I call it on the front side of care, is always better than being reactive or having to respond to something that sets back. We recommend everybody follow these protocols. It's gonna help you get the best out of your care. So if you have any questions, comment below. Farewell, be well, and be grateful.